Welcome once again aboard our ship, on a continuous journey toward the essence of truth. Since our journey began, we have been sailing through waves of questions, searching for answers, and moving step by step closer to the light that dispels the darkness of ignorance. In the previous episode, we reflected on the question, does religion conflict with human nature? Today, we continue our journey across this vast sea to address a new question. How can I recognize the true religion? Let us continue this journey together, for the road ahead is still long, the heart still beats with passion, and the mind remains thirsty for more knowledge. The true religion is not simply an option among the many choices presented to humans. Rather, it is a fundamental and essential need that fulfills the depths of the human soul. It is the connection that links humans to their Creator, Allah, granting them a sense of purpose and certainty while answering those existential questions that relentlessly pursue us. We, as rational beings, cannot ignore our profound desire to understand our origin and purpose. This innate drive to seek answers is not merely a transient state, but a core part of our being, like an internal call searching for a clear message to guide us toward peace and certainty. When a religion emerges that provides rational and clear answers and respects our innate nature, that seeks a creator, Allah, who is characterized by perfection, this religion becomes a strong candidate to be the true religion. However, it is not judged by this positive aspect alone. Rather, it must be tested rationally and methodically. In a world filled with religions and beliefs, every message claims to be the correct path. Here, the mind cannot accept the coexistence of contradictory truths. Truth, by its nature, is singular and absolute. Therefore, if there are multiple paths claiming to hold the truth, it is logical that only one religion possesses the absolute truth and leads humans to their Creator, Allah. The true religion cannot be a mere random concept or a vague feeling. It must be a comprehensive system based on firm foundations and clear evidence. And here arises the pivotal question. How can we distinguish between these different messages? How can we determine which one holds the absolute truth? Our journey to find the answer requires deep research and reflection. It requires examining the scriptures, comparing teachings, studying the impact of religion on individuals and societies, and verifying its harmony with human nature and reason. This journey is not easy, but it is a necessary one for those seeking certainty. For this journey to be complete, clear criteria must be established to guide us. Criteria are the tools that enable us to distinguish between right and wrong, between truth and falsehood. But these criteria cannot be mere random choices or human conjectures. Rather, they must be derived from our human nature, which Allah created in us. The Creator, Allah, who made humans, knows their needs and what benefits them. Therefore, the criteria we use to judge the true religion must be aligned with human nature, fitrah, acceptable to sound reason, and compatible with the nature of human life. It is not something external to us, but rather a part of our innate disposition, fitrah, that Allah has instilled within us. The mind and fitrah are the two tools that Allah has granted humans to distinguish between truth and falsehood. A religion that contradicts reason or opposes fitrah cannot be from Allah. The mind, with its ability to think and analyze, is a fundamental means of reaching faith, and the fitrah is that natural instinct that drives us toward justice, goodness, and the search for purpose. A religion that enhances this fitrah and calls for justice and goodness in a way that aligns with our natural sense is the religion that deserves to be considered as the true religion. However, a religion that conflicts with this fitrah or demands from humans actions that contradict their natural sense of right and wrong cannot be accepted as the true religion. Additionally, the true religion must align with reason and logic. It cannot present teachings or concepts that contradict sound thinking. A religion that respects the mind and encourages reflection and contemplation is the religion that aligns with human nature. The Creator, Allah, who gave us the mind, cannot ask us to disable it. Rather, He invites us to use it to understand the truths and attain faith. The true religion provides humans with the space to think and offers evidence and proofs that convince the mind, rather than demanding blind faith. Consider our behavior as humans. When we are presented with a new idea, we seek a logical explanation for it before accepting it. The mind demands clarity and evidence, and the true religion must align with this approach. Moreover, the true religion must harmonize with the universal laws, the laws that the Creator, Allah, has placed in the universe. The laws governing nature and life are a reflection of the wisdom of the Creator. The true religion does not conflict with these laws, but rather extends them. It respects the law of cause and effect that governs our lives. Those who work hard and strive receive the fruits of their efforts, while those who neglect face the consequences. The true religion calls humans to knowledge and discovery, urging them to use their minds to understand the universe around them. In the true religion, seeking knowledge is not merely a personal choice, but a religious obligation. The cycles of life, the precise order of stars and planets, and the complexity of the human body all invite us to reflect and contemplate. The true religion must be consistent with this system and encourage us to understand it. One of the other important criteria for identifying the true religion is its ability to provide evidence of its truthfulness. The Creator, Allah, who sent the message, would not leave it without clear evidence to testify that it is the truth. This evidence could come in the form of miracles, unique texts that challenge human intellect, or a tangible impact on people's lives. A religion that claims to be from the Creator must be able to provide proof that aligns with our reasoning. For example, if someone comes to you claiming to carry a message from a great king, you would ask them for proof of their claim. They might show you the king's signature or present a letter stamped with his seal. Similarly, the true religion must carry the seal of the Creator, a clear proof that leaves no room for doubt. The true religion is not written or crafted by human hands. It is a pure divine revelation sent down by Allah. A religion created by humans would be limited, influenced by the boundaries of their intellect and inclinations, and incapable of encompassing everything humans need in their spiritual and material lives. There is another crucial aspect that must be emphasized. The true religion must be completely free from contradictions. If the religion originates from the Creator, it is impossible for it to contain contradictions that cause confusion or doubt. The Creator, Allah, who established the universe with precise order and remarkable harmony, cannot send a message full of inconsistencies or ambiguity. When we reflect on the laws of nature, we find that they operate with perfect harmony. The sun and the moon follow specific paths. Gravity functions with precision without error, and the water cycle in nature continues without disruption. These universal laws are evidence of the absolute wisdom of the Creator. Since the true religion comes from the same source that created the universe, it must also be harmonious and free from any contradictions. If a religion originates from the Creator, Allah, it is natural for it to be consistent in its teachings and rulings, free from contradictions. Such a religion does not command one thing and then contradict it. The true religion must affirm that the Creator is one. There cannot be multiple gods or separate entities sharing divine attributes. Sound reasoning does not accept this notion because it leads to contradictions and disorder. The Creator, Allah, who manages this universe with precision and perfection, can only be one, encompassing all attributes of perfection within Himself. Divine attributes, such as power, knowledge, wisdom, and justice, cannot be separated from the divine essence. Reason accepts that absolute perfection can only be realized when all perfect attributes are united in one singular being. As humans, We do not accept that multiple individuals lead a single matter because multiple leaders result in chaos. For example, if there were multiple rulers governing one country, each with a different will, matters would overlap and chaos would prevail. This is why we always insist on having one leader responsible for decisions, as unity in leadership ensures order. If we, as humans with our limited minds, recognize the importance of unity in leadership, how can we accept the idea of multiple gods or the separation of divine attributes from the divine essence? The true religion must provide a clear and logical concept of the Creator, introducing us to who He is and what His attributes are. It must describe the Creator with perfect attributes, such as absolute power, complete knowledge, wisdom, mercy, justice, and other attributes befitting a Creator. Reason and innate nature, fitrah, indicate that the one who created the heavens and the earth, orchestrated the movement of planets and stars, and subjected nature to work in harmony, must be of complete power, absolute ability, and free from any deficiency. Weakness and incapacity are traits of the created, while the Creator, Allah, is perfect in His power and greatness. Any religion that describes the Creator with attributes unbefitting of Him, such as incapacity or need, contradicts both fitrah and reason. The Creator, as understood in the true religion, cannot be like humans. If He were to possess human traits such as anger, injustice, ignorance, or forgetfulness, He would not be capable of creating and managing this vast universe. The Creator must be exalted above human traits such as need, frivolity, or recklessness, for these are attributes unworthy of a being with absolute perfection. As humans, when we need to choose someone for an important task, such as leading a country or managing an institution, we seek the best among us. We do not accept someone who is ignorant, foolish, or impulsive. Instead, we choose the one who is most wise, knowledgeable, and just, as they are best suited to bear responsibility and make sound decisions. If we, as humans limited and flawed as we are, strive to choose the best to manage our affairs, how about the Creator, Allah, who created us and the universe? Shouldn't He be characterized by all the attributes of absolute perfection? The true religion must also describe the messengers and prophets with attributes that befit their status as chosen representatives of the Creator, carrying His great message to humanity. It is illogical for a religion to describe the messengers and reformers as indulging in desires, drinking alcohol, or committing immoral acts such as adultery, for such traits are unworthy of those chosen by Allah. Messengers and prophets must be paragons of virtue, wise, balanced, and far removed from base or disgraceful behavior, for they carry a great trust that requires them to be at the highest levels of morality and purity. As humans, when we select an ambassador to represent our nation or someone to speak on our behalf, we ensure that this person is the best among us, rational, balanced, wise, and ethical. We cannot accept an ambassador who is ignorant, immoral, or lacking in character, for their actions would reflect poorly on those they represent. If we, as humans, with all our limitations, care so deeply about ensuring that an ambassador or representative is of the highest competence and respectability, how about the Creator, Allah, who chooses His messengers? The true religion must also provide a clear and convincing answer to the purpose of human existence, why we were created, and the ultimate goal of life. Without this clarification, humans would live in a state of confusion and aimlessness, unaware of why they are here, what is required of them, or what destiny awaits them. Just as an employee needs to understand their role in a company, humans need to understand their role in life to live a life of meaning and purpose. This answer must be logical and consistent with sound fitrah, providing humans with a sense of meaning and defining their role in the universe. The true religion delivers a clear and comprehensible message that can be understood by everyone, whether they are ordinary people or scholars and intellectuals. The true religion must be logical and rational. The message of the Creator, Allah, cannot be filled with ambiguity or demand belief in matters that are incomprehensible or inexplicable. It must contain simple teachings for the general public and profound ideas to meet the needs of thinkers and intellectuals, making it inclusive of all levels of human thought. The true religion cannot be exclusive to a specific group or so complex that only a few can understand it. To illustrate this with an example from our daily lives, when we want to convey a message to a diverse group of people, we ensure that we craft the message in a way that includes everyone. We choose simple words that everyone can understand, while also ensuring that the message contains deeper meanings that can be grasped by those with greater knowledge and understanding. If this is the ideal way of communication among humans, then how about the true religion, which is a message from the Creator to all humanity, regardless of their age, culture, or intellectual level? The true religion provides comprehensive teachings and guidance that organize human life in an integrated manner, because it is illogical for humans to be left without guidance or a system while living in this meticulously ordered universe. For example, if someone were to build a hotel, they would create a detailed blueprint and design, lay out clear instructions for the staff, specifying their duties and responsibilities, as well as guidelines for the guests to ensure their stay is organized and comfortable. All of this is done to ensure that the hotel operates in an orderly and ideal manner. Similarly, the true religion provides a comprehensive blueprint for life, including teachings that organize a person's relationship with their Creator, Allah, their relationship with themselves, and their relationship with others. It establishes guidelines for behavior, foundations for justice, and principles for achieving happiness and stability in both this world and the hereafter. The true religion takes into account every aspect of human life, providing the necessary instructions to achieve balance between the soul and the body, between rights and responsibilities, and between the individual and society. It is not merely a set of rituals, but a complete system that guides humans on how to live in a way that fulfills the purpose of their existence. The true religion must also be universal, meaning it cannot be limited to a specific group of people or confined to a particular time period. The Creator, Allah, who brought all humans into existence with their diverse races and across all times, cannot send a message that addresses only one group while neglecting others. The true religion must be capable of addressing the evolution of human life and the changes in societies, fulfilling the needs of humans wherever they are, regardless of their circumstances. A religion that comes from Allah, the Creator of all, cannot provide a system suitable for one society, but not another, or for one time, but not another. The divine religion must be comprehensive, transcending the boundaries of time and place, because it comes from a Creator who understands the needs of all humans and knows their differences and the diversity of their communities. Thus, his message is balanced and inclusive, capable of meeting everyone's needs and achieving justice among them, regardless of their differences in language, race, or culture. The true religion cannot be confined to a specific culture or tied to particular societal conditions, because it is not the product of human thought or an effort tied to a specific time or place. Rather, it is an eternal message directed to all of humanity, a message that addresses humans as humans, taking into account the differences in environments and eras while maintaining fixed principles that achieve goodness and justice for all. The true religion must also be constant and enduring, because the truth does not change with the passage of time. If a religion is from the Creator, Allah, who knows the past, present, and future, then his religion cannot change with changing circumstances or be limited to a specific period of time. Reflect on the nature around you. The laws of the universe created by the Creator are constant and unchanging. Gravity operates the same way throughout time. Water boils at a certain temperature in all times and places, and the sun rises and sets according to a precise system that never falters. This constancy in the laws of nature is evidence of the wisdom of the Creator and the perfection of his planning. Similarly, The religion that comes from Allah must be consistent in its principles and objectives, because it originates from the same wise source that created this orderly universe. However, this constancy does not imply rigidity. Rather, it means that the true religion establishes universal rules and principles that are applicable to all times and places, while allowing flexibility in the details to accommodate the changing conditions of humans and the development of their societies. It is a religion that balances constancy in its fundamentals with flexibility in its application, ensuring its continuity and suitability for human life regardless of changing circumstances. The true religion does not conflict with the advancement of science or the changes in societies. Rather, it embraces these changes and provides guidelines to preserve its essence. The religion we are searching for must be consistent with human nature. A human being is not merely a physical body moving through space. Rather, they are a complex blend of soul, mind, and body. Each of these aspects requires balanced fulfillment for a person to live a complete and harmonious life. The true religion must acknowledge this delicate balance between the soul, mind, and body. It should provide spiritual nourishment that fills the heart with peace and tranquility, offer logical answers that align with reason and innate nature, fitrah, and give the body guidance to fulfill its needs. The divine religion places laws and commands that are suitable for human capabilities and always work in their best interest. It forbids things that harm them, but provides alternatives that achieve balance and harmony. It also maintains a balance between instinct and reason, ensuring that neither overpowers the other. Another important aspect is that the true religion must be practical. Religion is not merely deep philosophical ideas or distant spiritual meditations disconnected from reality. Rather, it is a comprehensive way of life that guides humans in all aspects of their existence. By nature, humans face daily challenges, material, psychological, and social, and need clear guidance to help them navigate these challenges in a way that ensures balance and happiness. The true religion must provide practical, applicable solutions based on justice and wisdom. It is a religion capable of improving human life on earth while also guiding and directing them toward what lies beyond this life. It establishes a moral system that helps build a just and balanced society, one that respects everyone's rights and fosters mutual support among its members. The true religion enables a person to live a good and balanced life in this world while enjoying eternal happiness in the hereafter. Let's take a simple example. In our daily lives, we face situations that require ethical decisions. How do we deal with someone who has wronged us? How do we manage the wealth in our hands? How do we raise our children with proper values? The true religion must provide clear and practical answers to these questions. These answers should be based on justice and take into account the interests of both the individual and the community. The true religion does not leave us to face life on our own. It offers us a comprehensive framework to help us deal with ourselves and others. It teaches us how to turn to the Creator, Allah, who knows everything about us and our needs, to solve our problems and seek help in times of hardship. Through this continuous connection with the Creator, we find guidance that illuminates our path, tranquility that fills our hearts, and the answers we need to navigate life's complex questions. This faith gives us the confidence and strength to face challenges with resilience and trust in Allah. Another important aspect is that the true religion must be a source of hope. Life is full of challenges and difficulties, and every human being experiences moments of pain, confusion, and loss. In such moments, a person needs a refuge to turn to, and the true religion must play this role. The true religion reminds a person that there is divine justice awaiting them, and that every suffering they endure has meaning and purpose. It teaches them that life is not random or meaningless, and that Allah, in His wisdom and justice, will reward every person for their deeds and compensate them for their pains. When a person faces a major problem in their life, They need reassurance that things will get better and that there is hope for tomorrow. The true religion fulfills this role by granting them peace and confidence that everything happens by the wise decree of Allah. It is a religion that reassures a person, making them feel that they are not alone in facing life's challenges, reminding them that there is a wise, all-knowing Creator who cares for them, hears their prayers, and answers them at the right time. This inner peace empowers a person to face life with confidence and hope. This is what sets the true religion apart from any other intellectual or philosophical approach. Relationships are an essential part of life, and the true religion must establish clear rules to govern these relationships based on justice, mercy, and cooperation. It is a religion that calls for respecting others, forbids injustice and aggression, and encourages kindness and forgiveness, as these values ensure the stability and well-being of societies. When we observe human societies, we find them filled with cultural and social diversity, with varying customs, traditions, and norms across different places and times. Despite this diversity, humanity has faced major challenges throughout history concerning justice, ethics, rights, and relationships between individuals and communities. The true religion, which comes from the Creator, Allah, must provide comprehensive solutions to these challenges. Solutions that take into account the diversity of cultures and customs, as long as they do not conflict with the universal principles that achieve goodness and justice for all. The true religion does not address problems randomly or temporarily. Instead, it provides an integrated system that maintains balance across the various aspects of life, ensuring stability for humanity in all times and places. It must also consider relationships between individuals and groups, protecting rights, preventing transgressions, and laying down rules that organize human life in a way that ensures harmony between individual and collective interests. The true religion guides people to live in peace with themselves and others, ensuring that societies are built on justice, mercy, and cooperation, regardless of their cultural differences or circumstances. It is a religion that solidifies moral values that protect society from conflicts and divisions, while fostering a spirit of love and peaceful coexistence. Moreover, the true religion must be flexible and balanced, capable of addressing the cultural and social diversity that characterizes humanity. It should present a moral and legal system that ensures justice among people, regardless of their traditions, religions, or backgrounds. It is the religion that establishes rules governing relationships among humans in a way that prevents injustice, achieves peaceful coexistence, and preserves human dignity in every time and place. Having fair laws to resolve disputes not only ensures justice among individuals, but also brings stability to society, preventing the spread of chaos and injustice. The true religion does not discriminate between people based on race, color, or social class. It treats everyone with justice and equality, emphasizing human values that promote coexistence among people. It is the religion that establishes the concept of human dignity for all, affirming that all humans are equal before Allah, and that superiority among them is based on good deeds and piety, not on any other considerations. Moreover, the true religion must be just. The Creator, Allah, who created all humans, cannot favor one group over another without reason, nor can he send a message that contradicts the concept of justice that he has ingrained in our innate nature, fitrah. However, the true religion does not stop at merely establishing laws. It also obligates everyone to adhere to them. It instills in people the moral values that prevent injustice and the violation of others' rights. For this reason, the true religion must provide a comprehensive system of governance that ensures the resolution of conflicts in ways that achieve the public good, while upholding equality for all, regardless of their social status or power. The true religion must inform me about the unseen that I need to know, because human capabilities are limited and knowledge of the future is completely hidden from us. As humans, we are deeply concerned about what the future holds for us, and we seek reassurance in knowing what lies ahead, whether on a personal or collective level. The true religion, which comes from the Creator, Allah, understands our human nature and our interest in the future. Therefore, it provides us with knowledge of the unseen that benefits us and brings peace to our hearts. The Creator, Allah, in His absolute knowledge, knows that humans need guidance regarding the future, not only to plan their worldly lives, but also to prepare for what comes after this life. The true religion does not merely guide us on how to navigate our daily lives. It also informs us about the unseen related to our destiny, the purpose of our existence, and the consequences of our actions. It directs us toward the right path that leads to goodness in both this world and the hereafter. The true religion does not provide knowledge of the unseen simply to satisfy our curiosity. Rather, it provides this knowledge to help us make the right decisions and to give us hope and certainty in the face of the unknown. It tells us about the future that truly matters to us, such as the outcomes of our deeds, our destiny after death, and the path that leads to true happiness. This knowledge makes us better prepared to face life with confidence and tranquility, motivating us to work for what benefits us in both this world and the hereafter. Understanding these aspects of the unseen reminds us that we are not alone in this world, and that there is divine wisdom and planning that guides us toward what is best for us. This knowledge connects us to the Creator, Allah, and reminds us that our lives are not random, but are part of a divine plan aimed at achieving goodness for us and for humanity. Additionally, the true religion must provide a clear understanding of what happens after death. Death is the one undeniable truth, agreed upon by all, and it raises the eternal question: what happens after death? Is it an absolute end, or is there another life? The true religion must offer a clear and evidence-supported answer to this question, removing ambiguity and giving humanity reassurance about their final destiny. These answers not only aim to provide comfort, but also to guide us toward the path that ensures happiness after death. Knowing that there is another life, a life where humans will be held accountable for their deeds, makes us more conscious of our actions and more committed to adhering to moral values and doing what pleases Allah. The true religion, therefore, does not leave us in the darkness of ignorance regarding our destiny and future. Rather, it provides us with a comprehensive vision that includes the unseen knowledge we need to live a balanced and purposeful life, and to be prepared for what is to come. In the end, the true religion must be able to withstand criticism and intellectual challenges. Every idea or system is subject to scrutiny, and religion is no exception. A religion that claims to be from the Creator, Allah, must be capable of addressing any questions or doubts, and it must provide logical evidence and proofs to support its validity and authenticity. This point is of utmost importance. If a religion is truly from the Creator, it should not fear criticism or questioning. On the contrary, it should encourage humans to think and reflect, as thinking is one of the highest faculties that Allah has endowed humans with. The true religion must provide clear and convincing answers to any question posed to it. It does not demand that people suppress their intellect or accept matters without understanding. Instead, it invites them to think, reflect, and search for the truth. It is a religion that encourages asking questions and grants human certainty through evidence and proofs, not through fear or coercion. The true religion does not limit itself to answering questions related solely to spiritual life. It offers a comprehensive and convincing explanation for all aspects of life, including ethics, science, philosophy, and human existence. The true religion is not merely a collection of rituals or rulings. It is a comprehensive way of life, capable of answering the major questions that humans ask about themselves, the universe, and the Creator. It is a religion that does not shy away from any question because it is based on truth, and truth fears nothing. And finally, truth is one and evident to those who seek it sincerely. We will, by the will of Allah, reach it. But we must first rely on Allah in this journey and be honest in our intentions, seeking nothing but the truth. The Creator, who brought us into existence, will not leave us lost. He will guide us to the path that pleases Him, and He has placed clear signs and means to lead us to the correct path. Just as our human intellect has led us to pave roads and place signs with the names of streets and directions to guide our way, the all-wise Creator has also placed spiritual signs to guide us to the path of truth. These signs are clear and well-defined, serving as evidence to lead us toward the true religion and the way to it. Similarly, if humans ignore or disobey road signs, they lose their way, fall into confusion, and may face delays or harm. Likewise, the path to truth and to the Creator has a specific route. These signs, placed by Allah, include innate instincts, reason, and clear divine messages, all of which aim to guide humans to the truth. Whoever seeks this path and follows these signs with sincerity will arrive at the truth and follow the true religion. But those who ignore them or choose to follow their desires will find themselves lost in the labyrinth of doubt and misguidance. The path to Allah is clear for those who wish to take it, and its signs are evident to those who search for them sincerely. However, reaching it requires effort and commitment, not following whims or personal opinions. We must explore every religion, delve into its teachings and pages, without haste or preconceived judgments. We must research its sources and ensure their authenticity, knocking on every door that might help us reach the truth. We will not leave any religion or idea unexplored without giving it the chance to be examined and studied, for within the details, we may find clues or evidence that lead us to the true religion. And in this journey, we may discover that even falsehood itself can be a guide to the truth, as it is always a tool in the hands of truth, exposing its weakness and falseness in the face of the strength and clarity of truth. We have come one step closer to the truth, and on the horizon appears a question that may lead us to knowing the Creator. Could Hinduism be the message of the Creator to humanity? In the next episode, by the will of Allah, we will confront this question together and search for the answer. We will try to uncover the truth about Hinduism together. Your journey to the truth is an ongoing one. It may seem challenging and long, but it is worth every effort made to reach the desired goal. It is a journey that requires patience, reflection, and deep thought, but it ultimately holds the most beautiful meanings and profound values. Stay with us, for the answer to this question may be a new key to a deeper understanding of our lives and purposes. The horizon is still vast before us, and the journey has not yet ended. I ask Allah to make us among those who learn and act upon what they have learned, so that our knowledge becomes a light that illuminates our path in this world and the hereafter. Peace be upon you, and the mercy and blessings of Allah.